So this is day 100, and out of 100 days of covers, and as of now, so far, I've done everything acoustic when it comes to no microphone, no professional audio, nothing imported into the backing track where where it sounds like professional quality. And truly the reason I did that was because there's no shortage of people in this world who see people that have amazing quality and they have a JBL speaker, or they have something and they have to play by them, with just a speaker. And so it's been difficult for me because I'm so used to having very good audio. I finally have in-ears right now. I'm so used to having audio that is and I only play by ear. So for me, it's one of those where it is what it is. But I knew that it was important for me to be able to do that, to show, right now it might not matter, but maybe in 5 years it does, that it doesn't matter what it is you use. At the end of the day, as time goes on, people are going to start narrowing in on people that actually just play, that love playing. And so for me, it was the 100 songs in 100 days acoustic. Now it's day 100, and I finally, have my microphone. It's nice. And for me, it's one of those where I'm giving myself an exception for the 100th day, only because I'm planning on going way past 100. And for me, I know that if I were to stop at 100, it's not who I am. I know I could play more songs, and I know that I'd be quitting on myself. And so, there's some people that are just freaks. For me, I'm fine taking that route where I see how far I can go. And so, that being said, regardless of what it is that you use, I've done 99 posts using an acoustic cello in different rooms with a JBL speaker. People, at the end of the day, and videos are out forever, so it's one of those where you don't have to have a ton of success. The success in itself is you being able to post something that's true to yourself. It's one of those where I'm super excited to be able to finally do what I normally do, where I get to play, where it's easier for me to play when everything's imported, when I have that professional system. But at the end of the day, you strip everything away. Can you still play without that? Some people, I'd say, are so used to that where I don't know. And take pride in being able to do it. And so if you start from that JBL speaker, just realize that's an awesome thing. And work your way up. It's one of those, invest in yourself over time. It's not an all or nothing thing. You can work another job and play music on the side, and then over time you have that backing track, and maybe you can get it into an Ableton or software. So it's one of those where, for those of you who have been here since day one, day one was a couple of years ago, but day one now, for the 100 days, thank you so much. Seriously, your comments mean the world to me, and it's one of those where I genuinely do look at them, and I feel bad because as soon as I see something I like, I turn it into a song, or something that inspires me, I turn it into a song and a recording. It's hard to respond, but your comments are seen. I don't have a social media team or anything. I'll never do that. For me, I'd rather stay genuine and have less response than real and than fake and someone else responding. For me, it's one of those where I genuinely do read the comments, and I'm going to do my best to respond to as many as I can, because it seriously does mean a lot. So this is day 100, and I'm going to be playing piece by piece, and this song means a lot to my family, both my mom and my sister, as it pertains to them more than anyone. And so that being said, it means a lot to me, and I have this on Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, wherever it is you listen, Pandora. I pay extra so that it can get on your platforms, even the weird Deezers and Tidal. Sorry if you have those platforms, but they're just not as common. So I pay extra to get on extra platforms. So if you like it, feel free to check it out. Let me start the track. Thank you so much. Much love. much. And so for me, sorry, I had to pause the track. For me, it's one of those where anytime you request a song or anything in the chat, when it comes to like a comment on YouTube or TikTok or anything, it's something that is starting to be noted more often. It's one of those, I'm moving forward. I'm not 100% sure how far I can go, but I know that I can go further, much further when it comes to some of these songs. And I'm not going to play a song, and I'm not going to force a vibe for a song that I can't play. It's not something where I'll just go forever if I can't actually just get the song like pretty much done where it's how it should be, which is always subjective. But for me, it's one of those where it's on my name forever. So for me, it's one of those that I have high standards with it, or I just won't throw it out. But at the end of the day, it's one of those where never feel afraid or, just never second guess possibly saying a song. It's one of those right now, there might be a song that you say that I love and I give it a shot, and there's a night where I play it and I try it. It just doesn't work that night, but the next night it will. And I just I'm going to see how far I can go. I can't believe I'm saying this live, and I'm going to be posting this. But I have this weird feeling that I can pull off 365 days where I do a song a day and they're genuine to the song, where I play the right notes, I play what should be played. And for me, it's one of those, I think that for me, I have this feeling in my soul that I'm on this earth to play the cello and to push the limits of what people think they're capable, so that when they see somebody that does it, they can do it themselves. And so for me, it's one of those where I genuinely want to do that. And I am telling you right now, being honest, I really don't think it's possible to do it, but I think I need to say this, because if you shoot for the moon, you'll land among the stars, and it's one of those where it is scary to say this to the world, which might be 100 people that watch the YouTube video, or maybe 50 or whatever. But for me, at the end of the day, I don't see what the cost is. The cost of me not saying how it is that what I think I might be capable of is, Same thing goes for you and anyone who's watching. It's one of those, if you have that feeling, no matter how scary it is, put it forth to the world. You never know what can happen. And so I guess we'll just leave it at that. Right now, today's going to be a day 100. There's piece by piece, and that's on Apple Music and Spotify. But I really do think I'm capable of doing 365 days. So after that, I might be able. If I ever hit that, I don't know. It's one of those. I genuinely don't think I can. Yeah, it's one of those. I don't think I can, just because but it's one of those. I feel in my soul I could. And I think there's a lot of things in our own lives that it's like, I think I can. My mom was the last person who you thought could be a therapist. So that's probably where I get, same with my dad. I get my inspirations from them, like how they end up turning out the way they do. But it's one of those, I won't take how it is that I feel as forever. It's one of those where I'm going to push myself. And so we'll see. It's a vulnerable thing, but yeah, I'm just going to go day by day. So thank you so much, and thank you for your support. If you've been supporting me, and if you're new, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you later today. I'm on TikTok every day if you would like to see the stuff live. And then after my lives, I typically just record. So thank you so much.